Hello everybody, it's an abysmal ruler here, but you can call me Inferno, and welcome back to another day on the Dear Soldier SMP. Now, yesterday, or the last episode, we worked on enchantments and building new areas in here, which we're also going to start doing today. We're going to do some more enchanting, some more building. But the most important thing that I have to talk about today is something that I avoided purposefully so that I could show this off at the start of this episode. So this crept up as I was just finishing up last episode, and look at it. Joel has been hard at work expanding his little airstrip over there to a full-on airport. Obviously, it's nowhere near done yet, but it looks incredible, and if I can actually head over there, I'll show you it in proper detail. Yeah, look at this plane. It kind of reminds me of an EasyJet plane. It's obviously a lot smaller, but yeah, this is, it's so incredibly detailed. Oh, that looks like a creeper hole. It's just so incredibly detailed, and the fact, I thought I got a lot done last episode, but the fact that he was just toiling away in the background, and I'm pretty sure he just did this in a day. Just set to work, gathered the materials, and got this pretty much done in a day or 2 days. That's mad. That is insanity. And obviously, it extends pretty far. You head over to here, it extends nearly the entire way to the Ozymandias village. That is insane. Oh. No? Okay. Let's test this one too, just to make sure. Whoop. Okay, we're good. Yeah, but before I get into the next project, I do want to give you a final view of this, because from the top it looks even crazier. Oh my god, there's an interior. Scratch what I said, we're heading up. Okay, oh, this is cool. It reminds me a lot of his radio tower, but yeah, you can actually get a pretty good view of the plane from here. I don't think we need a top view with this. This is incredible. Just props to Joel. And you can see so much of the area, actually. You can see the nightclub, the bar, Paige's house. You can even see Rowan and Sam's places. That's incredible. That is awesome. Oh, the bubble vader doesn't work very well. But yeah, now I suppose it is time to explain what we are doing today. So let's head over this way. Okay, before we get into the main build project of the day, I do want to quickly finish off my plans for what I want to do here. Now, I'm going to be honest, at the end of the last episode I did say, oh, I haven't run out of inspiration. I have no inspiration for what I want to do for this bit. I guess I could just extend the pattern, but it's very difficult to obviously do stuff like this, and having slabs and stuff on diagonals, so that I'm going to leave. I'm going to figure it out, but I'm going to leave it. But the thing that I want to do is I want to do an elevated platform, so with pillars coming up, and then I want in the center of it there to be chains coming down and attached to a little cargo lift. So it's like these people down here, whoever they are, with their barrels and their crates, are actually bringing up supplies to the top bit that are too hard to carry on their own. So that's the rough idea for it. So I think we should just put this into action and get to work. So yeah, I will see you in a moment when it is completed.
Yeah?
Come here.
Give me a minute. I am a bit busy.
What are you doing in the smuggling hole?
Smelting. You gotta remember, I have my wall of furnaces in here. What's up? Welcome to the smelting dungeon.
Why do you have this?
Despite Sam, mostly. These are all his furnaces and all his coal.
You scare me.
But also, wait, you missed decorum.
After that weird tangent, I enchanted my sword with knockback 2, promptly knocked Joel off the mountain with it. Then I set to work on the platform, starting off with acacia stairs, before moving on to adding a deep slate ring around it, and adding slabs on top of that. Then I decided to add in the pillars for support using acacia logs, which I would then strip, and also some deep slate. So there that is. I then added in some more for the top layer so we could stand on things. I added in the crate at the bottom, which is carrying up bamboo because it's kind of coming from the farming area. Then I added in the chains linking it to the top. Before finally I put in some grindstones to complete the look. So yeah. Okay, and I am done, at least for now. I do want to add in more detailing, like down here. I added like a basic layout for like just what is below the cart, but yeah, I still haven't detailed down here, and that is because honestly I kind of want to figure out how to do a piston door or something. But the one thing is, this is like a 4x3 space, so I don't know if that's possible. Oh! Actually, that did not cause as much destruction as I was expecting. Anyway, yeah, I may do some more detailing around here in the future, but that all just relies on what I'm able to achieve. But yeah, so let me go through this. I did add more detailing here. I added in some lightning rods and some acacia trapdoors that just give it like a look of a little bit more support. I added in these lamps, which I just love this design. I don't think I'm the first one to ever use it, obviously, but it looks amazing for like industrial steampunk lighting. I'm in love with shroom lights, and just the acacia trapdoors over it. It's just perfect. I made some very expensive observers, and I placed them around along with some droppers and some tuff to create a more industrial look. And if you head up to the top now, oh, someone placed a spruce tree there. You've obviously got like a little bit of scaffolding and some composters and some barrels. But yeah, I've got, instead obviously because chains don't go vertically, I've got grindstones, and it looks like the grindstones are pulling them back, so they would eventually go in a loop around the grindstone and wait to be unfurled again. And I just think that that's a really cool idea. So yeah, the next thing that we have to focus on is a build that I have had in the back of my mind for a very long time now. And it's down at the staircase again, but I have been annoyed that I haven't added much shape into my builds. Obviously they're all very square or cylindrical, or not cylindrical even, just square, just only square builds, or rectangles as the red one was. And I want to do something very different. And I'm not going to follow this because this was set up a very long time ago, but I'm going to do a vehicle depot, but I'm going to add in an arch and a little watchtower, a cylindrical one like I mentioned. But yeah, I think that this could be very cool, but I am going to talk you through the process of this one a little bit more as I'm building it, because honestly, this will be, I dreamed up this idea in my head, I saw all the blocks that I wanted to use, but I genuinely am not sure if it will translate well. So you guys are going to follow me on this journey as I try to figure out what works and what doesn't. So yeah, let's get started. First thing we need to do is remove this. Then I want to add in a rough layout. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do this because obviously the two buildings aren't exactly like entirely in line with each other, but I want it to be roughly in this area and I don't want it to cover up that, so I think we should maybe just put it here and see how it goes. I'm genuinely not sure. I think that I've chosen quite an interesting colour palette. Black concrete powder with deep slate isn't one you see too often, but like with most of my builds, it's just a trust the process case. And I am going to keep adding in this black concrete powder, and we do have to mirror this arch on the other side. And yeah, that looks really good. I'm realizing that I want to bring the walkway above it out one, and for that I'm gonna have to move it one back. So I'm gonna do that and then we'll get to work on the walkway. Right, I took the time to replace it back this way, and I'm really sad because some of these details are going to be lost, like this one I'm going to have to destroy. But in the long run, I'm sure it'll look a lot better. So let us place... I think we'll do a 5 wide gap each time. That's 5 wide, right? Yep. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I finished this off and I've actually placed string beneath each bit because I want to use clay, so then it can actually sit on top of it without falling apart. And I'm going to use a mixture between acacia logs, clay and tuff, and I'm going to use yellow stained glass as my windows. So I want to run this kind of rough... I need a rough guide to how I do this, but I'm going to make the windows 2 apart, and should I do it 2 or 3 high? 3 high seems good, considering I don't want it to hit this one. So that would mean this would be the roof, and yeah, so this would be the height of the roof. Okay. Yeah, that seems good enough, yeah. So I'm going to keep on working at this, and I will get back to you guys. Right, okay, I think that looks really good, and once I extend it over, it'll look even better. But if you're looking at this and wondering, like, why these just don't mesh very well together, trust me, when this gets detailing, it's gonna work so well together, and when we have the final bit of it and have the cars in and have tracks running up, it's gonna be perfect. But I'm gonna finish this off and then we will move on to the roof and the tower bit. Okay, I'm realizing that I'm really silly right now. I thought the clay fell. It doesn't. I did not need to add that string, so if anyone is about to yell at me in the comments, oh goodness, that is... I did not realize that... I thought the clay fell. Okay, well I didn't have to kill all those spiders. Whoops. Yeah, that's my bad. Right, I'm starting work on the roof of this now. I've finished the entire wall. And I'm gonna do the same design that I use, not for that one, but for the buildings over there. Because as much as I do want to try and be more original with my roofs and stuff, because I'm really bad at roofs. It's one of the few things that I can't really figure out how to make look better. But right now, I think I'm just gonna stick with this one because it fits it best. So let's work on this and then see what it looks like from below. Yeah, that looks perfect. It's the exact vibe I was going for. Okay. Yeah, that and it really meshes well too with that building. So I think we should move on to the cylinder part of this. Obviously, I know I haven't done the back side. I am going to do it. I am going to complete it. Though I'm not entirely sure how big I want it to be, because I don't want to cut off that, like that pipe that we added, but at the same time, if it's too skinny, like, it just won't look right. Maybe 3 wide would work if we placed... Oh, I don't even have the materials to do it right now. Yeah, okay, we'll move on to working on the cylinder, and then we'll come back to that at some point. Now, the question is, how do we actually want the cylinder to look? So I'm envisioning like a tower where the people will get calls in and they'll send out whatever vehicles are necessary to perform that job. And I think of like a control tower, kind of like the one that Joel did over by the airport. So I think I'll just start... the question more is the color scheme. Should we stick to this deep slate and concrete and clay look, or should we maybe mix in a bit more stone? I'm inclined to say stone, like regular stone rather than this. So yeah, let's make like a stone gradient around this. I'll lay out a brief circle and then we'll get to work. Okay, I'm back with bricks and things, so I'm not going to do this the full way around, but I do want to get a rough idea of... we'll do this like 5 wide, let's say. So like, just as an example, we'll do it like this. Now I'm always very sporadic in how I do my gradients, so this might not make sense immediately, but let me grab some moss, shall I? Well, actually, I'm gonna do my classic one that I used for. Is it right over there? Yeah. Oh, whoops. This is a bit different because I'm using deep slate tiles and bricks instead of cobbled deep slate, but the way I usually do it is I'm not going to use dripstone either, but usually what I do is I do a line of tuff. I don't know, I don't usually really like to do much of it, but I do kind of a line of it, and then I do a line of moss before getting fully into the mossy cobblestone stuff. So let's just place one more on each bit of this. We'll do a line of moss. We'll place it randomly, and then we will add in this. Remove this bit. Make this bit. Actually, yeah, we'll make this bit a bit higher. There, and then that seems good enough. So this is going to be a very tall tower. God, wow. Yeah, oh God, nope! Oh, I think the ice pick saved me there. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out how tall this tower is actually going to be. If we're following that rough kind of trajectory, yeah, I think this will be good. Now, regular cobble. We'll still mix in a bit more here and there. This. I'll even mix in some more moss around, just for the sake of it. There we go. And we'll do that. This like this. And finally, we will top it all off like this. Now let's do a jump into the water. And yeah, I really like that. Okay, yeah. I am going to copy this the entire way around, and then I will see where we're at. Sorry about the rain sounds in the background, guys. It's unavoidable at this point. But yeah, we got the cylinder done. It's looking great. And also, I want to mention that I want to actually keep the string under here, because it does look like wiring. So even though it doesn't hold up the clay, I still think that's a pretty cool idea. But let's scale the tower with our ice pick, and I think I want to make this thing go out one. And then I am going to add in some glass panes, but we do have to collect that. Okay, now we have added in a bunch of yellow glass to the outside. We've expanded it out by one, but I'm going to start working on the roof, and I'm going to do a similar design to the one that I did down there, where I use andesite and also spruce trapdoors coming out the side. But this is going to be quite difficult, especially considering I have no idea how I'm going to do the corners of this build, because I am just terrible at circles in Minecraft. This is two things I'm bad at, is just circles and roofs. So yeah, this is going to take some trial and error, but I will get back to you in a second. Oh, that corner is beautiful. Oh, it works perfect. Oh my God, that took me hours. I had a pizza in the middle of it, and now I got pizza burns on my mouth. But genuinely, this stupid corner has taken me far longer than it should have taken a human being. But It's done now, so that's good. It's not even that good looking, but I'm done with this. That's it, okay? Now I just need to do the rest of the roof. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not happy.
I think in this realm alone, I've eaten nothing but rotten flesh for the past 2 weeks.
I just steal from other people's farms, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, that's why all my farms keep getting restocked.
Why do you think it's still on seeds after all this time?
No, because like every so often I'll join, and like 5 consecutive days it'll be like wheat, and then join it, it'll be like 50-50. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, this time I fully wiped it out. I want you to know that. There's nothing left.
Did you press the button?
No, I do it manually because I'm a good Samaritan.
Why do you do it manually?
I don't know. I just can't be bothered to press. I don't know why I don't just press the button, but it's easier for me to take it as I go.
That's why I made the button.
I know that's why you made the button. I don't care about your automatic farms. I'm old school. I'm from 2011, okay? I was 2 years old and I was still farming by hand. Oh god, I've created a mob farm by accident. This is what I got for not lighting up the inside of my builds. Ah!
Are you ever gonna do the interior to the
Never!
Okay.
I refuse.
I'm gonna tell Paige she can do what she wants with it now.
What?
Yeah, you heard me. You're gonna join one day and there's just gonna be like poles everywhere. It's either gonna be filled to the brim with TNT scaffolding, or there's gonna be an entire like circle in it.
Dude. Not cool. That looks a lot better. Give me a second, I'm kind of doing drag marks on the ground.
Where you at?
I am currently mining grass with a pickaxe.
I'm not even gonna question it.
It's a silk touch pickaxe, I want to make that clear. I don't have a silk touch shovel yet, so this is the best I got.
I'm mining grass with a pickaxe.
Don't judge me. It's for a good cause.
How much lingering would I get for that?
You would get quite a bit of lingering, but we would have to wait a bit. Wait. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take this, but the thing is, Joel, is we haven't done the dragon fight yet.
I want to do the dragon fight.
We're waiting to do the dragon fight. So yeah, okay, I'll take these.
What are we waiting for?
We're waiting for lore, Sam. For lore, you don't get it yet. You're too young, Sam. You don't understand.
I'm on the roof. Just come to the front of the house and you'll see. See what I mean.
Is it like one of those?
Oh, are you gonna do like you know the burrow from Harry Potter?
I kind of want something like that.
Oh, that's actually a really cool idea. Yeah, like just like have it just really, really janky going all the entire way up, and it slowly gets more and more dangerous. Or even like the house from Hello Neighbor, just really old fantasy.
Like the buildings just kind of connect in a way.
Yeah. No, I get you. It's a really cool concept. I like it. Your help in clearing out this area back here. So just if you could help me get it all like level to this. Because I want to put cars in here.
I made an extension.
Oh, you did? Okay, I'll be over there in a second. But yeah, if you could just help me clear this area out, because I do need some help with this, and it's going to be a really long project. Sam. Oh, this looks nice. This is very nice. Wait, give me a second. Hell yeah.
I made an extension.
Yeah. Your area is gonna be really cool if it was like if you just like made it more and more like whatchamacallit, like not cramped but like
cozy.
Yeah, like cozy, like just have everything like be so like tightly knit together. It would be really cool. Yeah, I think that's gonna look really good. I'm gonna go help Joel over. Barricade. Hell yeah. This was the start of a lot of detailing, including pipes and fences, and a lot of stuff that didn't get featured on camera, but here's me placing in some lightning rods. But it was just time to get to the main event, which is the car. And I will say before I go any further, though, that this design was heavily, heavily inspired by Pearlescent Moon, who's just amazing at building cars. So big props to her. Check out her channel. She's amazing. One of my favorite YouTubers. This took a lot of trial and error, but we placed in wheels. We're going for like an orangey color scheme, and I think we're going to do multiple different cars for this vehicle depot, so it's going to have like all different types of vehicles for all different types of occasions. But the amount of process like went into this was insane. Like, I removed so much stuff, I added so much stuff in, I added these observers to the back for lights, and yeah. Okay, so I've got the car done, well, mostly. Obviously there's signs and stuff that I could still add, and there's stuff that I could add to the front. There's a lot more details that I could add, but I do want to get this video out on time, so I'm going to leave it all for now and do it at the start of the next episode. But yeah, I think that the amount of progress that we have made today has just been absolutely incredible, and I'll give you a top view of the base before we finish up. Right, okay, here we are from the top. It's looking really good. Obviously, it still needs detailed everywhere, apart from down there. I've finished the detailing on the front of that, but obviously detailing needs to go around the tower and stuff, and we need to finish off the car. But that is all a problem for a future me. So, without further ado, I just want to say thank you all for watching, and thanks for all the support at the moment, because it has been absolutely incredible. And a good bye!